What is up, guys? This is Xenocorpse here, and welcome to another episode of the Dynasty SMP. I am covered in iron, not diamond, yet again, and the reason for that is we have started Season 1, the full Season 1, and I've already found my new base. I'm holding a bunch of fish, as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys basically what I've done to kind of get started and prepare for the first episode, because I wanted to go ahead and get into the construction of things, because I want to make sure that this is the biggest thing I have done in survival Minecraft. So let's go ahead and show you my base. In my base, I've got 3 pupperinos. I've got Dipper with the orange collar, Hannah in the pink collar, and Cleo in the cyan collar. And they are all leashed because they attacked Immortalius. And so I had to put them on a leash, otherwise they would attack him, and we'd have to kill them. And I don't want to kill my puppers. So that glass right there, you will figure out what that is in a minute. I've got lots of sugarcane. I've got an anvil here. Let's take a look at this junk chest. I got a bunch of junk. I got some slime balls that Mo gave me. I've got some books that I found from a village. Got plenty of oak wood for our project that we're going to be starting today. We have, this is my resource chest. I've got plenty of diamonds. This is 30 diamonds total. I'm going to be using some of these to create our starter diamond gear. And I have plenty of redstone, plenty of lapis, plenty of iron. I actually got a lot more iron in here, coal in here. Got some magma cream, blaze rods, bunch of nether wart, got some fire resist potions, got some bookshelves and my enchantment table, because I'm going to be setting up my enchantment area once I build a little bit of a home. I've got nothing in there. I've got my brewing stand right here, my bed, which is always orange, and if you guys can't tell, I am using the updated Minecraft textures, the one made by Jabba, and he is going to be redesigning all the textures in Minecraft if you guys don't already know, and I really like them, so I'm actually going to be playing with them to kind of ease into the update a little bit. I like, you know, all of the textures. I actually like that granite over there too. It's not as ugly. It's still an ugly color, but it's not as ugly of a block. Over here, this is my AFK fishing chest. Yes, I have been AFK fishing. I have right here my infinity bow and then my mending bow. Both of these are pretty much the same in terms of strength, only this one has punch 1 and it's infinity and does not have mending, because you can't put mending and infinity on the same bow, which is very sad. And I also have the best fishing rod you can get in the game, pretty much. Luck of the Sea 3, Mending, Lure 3, and Unbreaking 3. Best fishing rod you can have for AFK fishing. This is my nether portal, which connects us to spawn. Our server actually does have 1 player sleep, and this right here is just a little mechanism that gathers eggs, and it is completely full up, so I'm just kind of dumping eggs every now and again. So if we come around over here, this is my mine shaft. I made it 3 wide and very deep. I've made a little staircase all the way down to it. Nothing much to see, really, although I will show you one thing down there. But first, over here is my AFK fish farm. This is designed by somebody on Zasuma Void's Patreon server, I believe, and he created a video tutorial on how to create one of these, and that's why that glass block is there, because if you have a glass block above the source block, it will make the sunlight, you know, hit it, and it'll make it to where you get fish drops faster. In here we have some more stuff. I have packed up this thing full of fish, and that's why my diet consists of cooked fish. And it'll also be helpful whenever we go and get ourselves a pet cat, which I definitely plan on doing, because I really want ourselves a kitty cat. So down this way, I believe this is the correct way down to it, but down this way, go around this corner. It's kind of a mess. This place is a big maze, and right here, and this is a skelly spawner, which is like right below my base, so we are definitely going to be making use of this skelly spawner to create ourselves a little bit of a XP farm, plus we're going to be farming arrows, because this mending bow will ultimately be what we'll use. I have the infinity bow for now, but it will break eventually, so I'm going to be collecting some arrows from the skelly spawner to help us with our mending bow, because that way we'll have plenty of arrows to fire from it, and we won't have to worry about running out of arrows. But this is like the most convoluted cave system I think I've ever explored in this game. There's so much happening and so many little nooks and crannies everywhere. It's like the most complex cave system I've ever explored, and I've really had fun exploring it, actually, believe it or not. It goes all the way down here to diamond level. I mine on Y level 12, and here's my strip mines. This is only a couple of strip mines that go way down that way that I've created, and I've also got plenty of lava and obsidian mining areas here, so I can make my nether portal and everything else. I've found all 30 diamonds down here legitimately. No x-ray, no anything. I'm going to go ahead and eat me a little bit of a fish. The only thing that might seem a little cheaty to you guys is that occasionally when players log in, they get a cake as a gift for logging in. And that zombie sees me, so let me just go ahead and shoot him. There we go, and there's a creeper right there. Let's take care of him real quick. Don't need any creepers bothering me right now. I am so glad that my internet is a little bit better than normal, although it is still not perfect. But this infinity bow does wonders if I could actually hit something. There you go. It can sometimes insta-kill. I just have to get a right shot, like right to the face. I hear another zombie coming. I think I should probably get in the bed. We do have one player asleep, so you'll notice if I get in the bed, it'll say Xenocorpse is now sleeping, and it should cycle to day eventually. It's going to tick through it all if you can't see. Hopefully you can, yeah, you can see. There's a zombie! Oh no, what will I do? Schmack. You are dead, fella. Boom. I've got a lot of XP from my AFK fish farm, and I actually wanted to show you this chest right here. Bam! All AFK fish farm books. Lots of these are really, really good. Do I hear another zombie? Could you not? Thank you. But anyways, we have a ton of good ones. This Curse of Binding one, not really all that great. Don't want to put that on anything. But this right here, Sweeping Edge 3 book, Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, just a whole ton of really good books. This is a really good book. That's a good book. Sweeping Edge 3 again. Depth Strider 3, Protection 3. I've got so many good books here. And there's a mending book right here. It's got punch on it, so I'm glad that's all there is on it, because that is just mending, so I can throw that on anything. And the first thing I guess I want to do in today's episode is to go ahead and craft ourselves a really nice diamond pickaxe. So let's go ahead and hop over here in the crafting table, throw a diamond pickaxe together. Now let's grab ourselves, we want efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3, and we're going to want mending. And then, do I want silk touch? There's another mending book there too. I could probably make it into an efficiency 5, but I don't want to do that as of yet. I don't have any silk touch books, so I guess I'll make it an efficiency 5 pickaxe. So let's go ahead and throw the big book on it first. There you go. Let's go ahead and throw mending on it, and then let's make it efficiency 5. So we now have an efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending diamond pickaxe. And that is a very nice pickaxe. So we will not be able to break this thing very easily as long as we are watching the level and making sure we are watching our XP and gathering XP. So this is going to be our very nice pickaxe, efficiency 5. Man, that feels good. Oh, that is so fast. Oh, I cannot wait to use this in mining, because I've just been mining with a bunch of iron picks because I have so much iron. Not enough to make a maximum level beacon, but, you know, it's a lot of iron, especially since this is the very first episode of this series. You saw episode 0. That was really just kind of an introductory episode to kind of show you guys that we're getting to know each other. And there's a couple new people, like Heroic Ginger's new to Season 1. And let me go ahead and tour you to the Nether and show you spawn a little bit. Like I said, brand new server, so nothing's really started, and then once I show you guys spawn and the Nether, we will move on to the project for this episode. But yeah, this is my portal. I actually created the first portal at spawn, so I was the one who created the Nether portal at spawn and linked up my portal to the spawn Nether portal. So that way we could kind of connect everything, and then people kind of added on their portals here. That's Rye's portal, that's Emo's portal. And then I also created a bridge to that Nether fortress over there, which has a couple of blaze spawners and everything else in it. It's a really nice place where we'll probably be able to make ourselves a wither farm and a blaze farm. So that'll be pretty cool, because there's 2 spawners there, and one of them's right there in the open, and the other one is way back there inside the nether rack. So we could probably make a blaze farm back there and make ourselves a wither skeleton farm right here out in the open. And that'll be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go to spawn. And that way I can show you guys spawn. Nothing's really here except for the couple of stuff that I kind of helped set up in some people's bases. Not sure whose that is, but it's really nice looking. This is our public wheat farm that I helped set up. This is one of the first things on the server that I actually built. Created this little chest here with backup seeds and wheat, and there was a couple of hoes in here, but it looks like they're gone, and there's also a trampled piece right there. So hopefully that'll get rehoed. And then over here is a more recent thing, is this cow farm. Very similar to Season 0, we have this cow farm right here. We've got a bunch of wheat in here for breeding, and we could just use these guys. I've got this flame bow right here, so I could just kind of shoot a couple of them, get some cooked beef and some leather, and that way I can help out. I'm not sure what those giant pillars are. I'm pretty sure they're markers or something. There's ladders on them. They might be AFK. Why there's cakes on top of them? That's weird. But anyways, this right here is Knight's Path House. He is making this little area right here. It's just like a temp base. Not sure why there's a bunch of pillars around it. But he's got like this really cool storage area, I think. It's got like a staircase to it. The only thing is, like, there could be like hoppers on this end of them, and that way it kind of goes all the way down to the bottom chest. That way whenever you come down this way, you kind of look from the bottom chest upward for storage. That way you can kind of organize more valuable things. And then here's their mine shaft and everything. Pretty cool. I'm really not sure whose base is whose. I know Mo's is kind of like out that way a little bit. Most everybody's base is about 200 blocks close to spawn, so it's not all that far. Mine is probably the furthest. I believe Heroic Ginger is planning on building his base kind of further away from spawn than mine, so we'll probably be like the furthest ones away from spawn in this season. But yeah, I'm not sure whose base that is. And, oh, that's right, there's also some other things that I need to show you guys really quick, and then we'll get into the next part of the episode where I actually start the project which I have planned for this episode. And our project for today is to actually construct ourselves our house, because I actually don't have a house yet. You guys saw in my little base area that I actually don't have a decent area for a house, because I'm just living out in the open to the elements and zombies and creatures and everything. But somewhere around here there is a ravine system that should lead to Rise base. Aha, right here. This is Rise base. It's actually a really, really nice base. Really, really like this, how it's kind of like a little cave dweller's base with bridges and everything. He's even got like this villager trading setup. You've got an armor, a librarian, it's got a sweeping edge book, compass, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really good. Aqua Affinity. Another Aqua Affinity, and then name tags. I've got plenty of name tags to spare. A farmer, that'd be good for getting emeralds, and a fisherman. And we also got this guy right here, which is a Fletcher. So he's got some decent villagers. Not perfect yet, but yeah. Here is his storage area and his bed, and then down there we have a slime farm that Rye built, and then also not far from his base we have a skelly spawner, which is actually down here. I'm not sure how this is going to work in 1.13, but basically you just stand here, and skellies will kind of fall down right here, and we can AFK here for stuff. Wow, it's been working very well, actually. So we can AFK here for XP, bones, and arrows, because it doesn't have any sort of collection system. You can't change it into an XP grinder way, so you can't like convert it to farming resources to farming XP. I plan to kind of do something different with mine, where you can kind of press a lever and it'll change it into XP mode or change it into resource mode. That way I can use it for arrows and XP in case I need them, and I can kind of set it up to where it works that way. But this, I'm not really sure how efficient this is either, because I'm not sure where the actual spawner is. Although, oh, there's one right there. And let's go ahead and kill this guy, grab some arrows, boom, got some XP. So yeah, it works. It just takes a minute for them to kind of get to the little area where they're standing there. But yeah, so let's head back to the base and let's go ahead and get started on our house for today. I have plenty of wood. Not sure of all of the resources that I'm going to be using in the house build, but I definitely will try to make it a very nice looking starter house. It is going to be temporary because I have big plans for my base, and I really just want this to be the biggest survival Minecraft thing I've ever done. So let's head back to the base, and I will see you guys there whenever we start our project. Alright guys, welcome back, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be building my house in this general area, so I'm actually going to be putting this house build as a little bit of a time-lapse. So I'm going to be using all the resources in these chests here, and grabbing all of our logs here. We have plenty of logs, plenty of torches, we've got a little bit of glowstone laying around right here, so just some nice little decoration blocks. I'm probably going to integrate spruce somehow. Not really sure. I'm going to grab a little bit of cobblestone, maybe some andesite. Let's just see kind of how this goes, because I'm just going to wing this build. I have not planned this out in the least, not like the first build that you guys saw in Season 0. So I'm just going to kind of wing this and hope you guys enjoy this little time lapse.
Cracky.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. I made that with the replay mod. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It took a long time to, create the paths and edit it and then render it all out in Minecraft, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. If my performance is suffering, and that's because I'm currently actually rendering that time lapse in the background right now. But this is our house. I can't believe that took about an hour to create. Inside is completely hollow with the exception of our enchantment room. I hid these bookshelves away in the back to where only the oak planks were visible from the outside and the bookshelves were only visible from the inside, and we still get a full level 30 enchantment table. And we get an Unbreaking 3 enchant with that, so I don't know, Unbreaking 3 with that. So I'm not sure. We might be able to do a level 30 enchant soon, but this is all the time I have for this video. We explored the server a little bit, and we built ourselves our first starter house, which is quite big for a starter house, I must say myself. For, a starter house, that is. It is huge. But, yeah, this is really all the time I have for this episode. So, if you like this episode of Dynasty SMP, be sure to hit that like button down below. All the other people will be in the description, or go find them on YouTube, because they will also be making videos and everything, so yeah, be sure to check all that out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to become part of the Corpse Crew today. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. You rock.